So the news of the week for the 16th week of 2023. Not a lot of news. It's a bit surprising they haven't announced when the hotfix is coming out. Normally they're released about 2 weeks after an update, but they haven't yet. But there is a lot of bugs. So they've done some bug updates on their Discord to say of a few other workarounds and updating the Trello board to say the bugs. They haven't announced when the actual fix is coming. It's a bit disappointing, but that's where they're at the moment. The survey that came out last week has come to a close. That will be interesting to see if anything comes from that. They are doing voting for a Webby award, which I think if something's in early access, you shouldn't do that. But I guess that's just promo and trying to keep the hype up about the game. I think the game's getting better and better with every update, but it's not quite a full game yet. And we're going to look at the shop update. So we'll do that right now. So the shop update is this. Whoa! Mike and Sully's apartment. Wow. Oh, whimsical blue. Wow, these are some good things. So we're gonna explore these a bit. I won't get these two, but I'm definitely gonna get these two. Especially adding them to my critter thing. The blue ones look really cool. Those are cool. And also the last piece of news, we'll exit out of that. Last piece of news is Speedstorm launched. So from now on, every Wednesday night, New Zealand time, or one stream a week, I will be streaming Speedstorm on this channel here. So that would be, that's going to be good. But that's all the news of the week. Nothing much. A few things here. The shop looks awesome. And now we're going to go through them a little bit further. So we're going to have to hold off on the store for now and trying out these new things. But first, we're going to go through the Discord. So if we pop up the Discord, so under game news, they have posted about some of the bugs they find. So they've updated their Trello board. That's going to take a little while to come up. There we go. So they've updated the Trello board. I mean, Trello board is actually updated by the community managers, not by the actual developers. How often these are actually updated, it's a little bit, fishy. Nothing in here that's really popped up. Obviously, the red lilies are appearing. Sorry, the passion lilies and the frosted heights appearing red. That's been a big one. That was an old bug. Nothing major. I mean, I haven't had any of this. Nothing about the aliens not showing up. So I'm a bit disappointed on that one. But if you're ever curious, I always suggest go to the Trello board because you find little nuggets here and there. At least they're aware of it, bugs. They've mentioned last week, especially of all these workarounds for bugs as well. So you would expect the hotfix to come along, but maybe they posted this just so, not this one. They posted this one just to keep people in the loop. So yeah, nothing too exciting there. So next one, what did I have on my list? The survey, yeah. So the survey came to a close. I'm interested to see if they give us an update about what comes from that survey. I really do hope they go, all right, the community wants this. This is what we're going to provide. I guess we just have to sit and wait to see if anything comes for that. Some of the speculation that came up for the community was a little bit, I think people were overthinking a lot of that stuff. I think it's more of they'll just give me the option, see how everyone feels, and that's going to come down the line. I don't think it's going to be the next update, but the next one is the Webby Award. Again, I'm a bit iffy about this because it's still not an official game yet. It's still in early access. They still haven't completed the entire storyline. But, if they keeps people interested, keeps people kind of wanting more, I'm never going to argue that. And yeah, just the hotfix not arriving yet. I think that's going to be a big question mark. Big question mark of why they haven't, because if we scroll up, if we see the timeline last time, so yeah, this is the last update that they had before, and then the hotfix. When did the hotfix come? Oh, here it is, hotfix. There you go. So it came out on the 25th of the 2nd, and then the patch was released. So the patch was released on the 17th of the 2nd, and then the hotfix came out on the, where was it? The 25th of the 2nd. So it came out like literally a week later. So it's a bit interesting to see them not do it as soon. Maybe the bugs are just taking a bit longer to fix. Maybe they're actually intending to release something else with it. That could be another one that's the hotfix. What they could be doing is releasing some more content with it, so it fills those gaps in between, the long gaps between the updates. So fingers crossed. maybe that's the way they're going, but that's the only news we really got from the developers. That's about it. And I think that's really all we can really talk about in terms of news. But I think most importantly, as people are saying in chat, we want to be looking at the store. So let's quickly switch over to the store. Let's look at the store. So this is interesting because this Mike and Sally's apartment is in the original trailer for Dreamlight Valley. If you look in, actually, it might be the Wreck-It Ralph house, but if you look in the trailer, you can see a house very similar to this on the side. So the fact that they're giving this is quite interesting. Also, if they're giving Mike and Sally's apartment here, what house will Mike and Sally have when they get introduced to the game? That's quite interesting. Whimsical Blue Companion Pack. We're going to be adding all of these to the zoo, obviously. That's a cool little addition because they had the Dreamlight ones, which we'll probably be able to see somewhere here. Where's? Oh, it's right there. There's the squirrel. So we've got the Dreamlight version of it. Now we're going to get blue ones, which I'm going to add them in like straight away there. And a few clothing ones that, as you can see, they're saying owned. These aren't new. These are just repeats, and you know, there's nothing too special there. Before we buy them and we test them out, that's basically all the news of the week. Speedstorm came out as well, so as I said, I'll be playing that every Wednesday from now on. It's fun. It's a fun game. I'm really enjoying it. It's like, think of it Mario Kart, but a little bit more serious, and it will be eventually free to play, just like this game. I would recommend just taking it up if you've got the money to play it, but if not, just hold on. I find it a lot of fun. It's definitely a money seeker, but I'm not going to be putting money into that particular game. But I will be playing it on here, and I don't know if I'll make a video out of them. It's just a bit of something to variant, just kind of mix things up a little bit. And that is the news of the week. Now, what I like to do around this time is go through some comments that we had on the YouTube channel. Hello everyone, so yeah, this is a little bit different than what you were seeing before. I don't have my headphones on. This isn't actually live on my stream. This is my section that I do where I just thank people for their comments, because I am getting a few of them now and I'm not very good at responding, but I figured, you know, this will be a nice little way. I'll add it in there. Don't get a lot of them, so I want to really shout out the people that do. And also on this video, I want to start encouraging discussion. So if anyone's got any theories, anyone's got anything they want to mention about maybe the news that was talked about or something that's upcoming, please leave a comment below, because then I'll feature it here, and then hopefully that becomes a bit of a more of a engaging kind of conversation, so we can kind of theorize. But in the meantime, we'll bring up a few. The first one is responding from my last news video about the avatar skin bug that was happening. So just as a reminder, these were the bugs that they mentioned that they were known about in the Discord, and they being Gameloft, the Gameloft developers. And they mentioned something about the avatar skin issues. And Destiny, one of my long-term viewers, that watches my streams in hindsight, and I'm very appreciative of you, Destiny. The skin changes make people's skin have weird splotches or designs all over their bodies at random. Because I said I didn't really know what that actually meant, but apparently that's what's happening. So there's weird skin blotches happening, which I thought there was a skin type you could have anyway with blotches, but there you go. So it was just some weird kind of weird skin issues, you could say, happening with that update. So thanks for Destiny. They really filled in that blank. Luckily, I don't really mess with it too much. Once I kind of set a forgetter. So once I've actually designed it, there it is. I never actually changed my avatar too much, other than change the hat for the Dreamlight tasks. But yeah, thanks heaps for that, Destiny. And the next comment comes from Thomas. He says, you either stream super early or really late and always miss your streams. And yeah, I get that. Time zones suck, and unfortunately, in order for my life work and streaming balance life to actually work out, unfortunately, those are the only times I can do it without something being conflicted. If I streamed on any other time, I pretty much would never see or have any personal life whatsoever. So I'm sorry about that. Maybe one day I can start streaming a bit more to everyone's fitting, but until then, that's why the video days exist. And he also says, where's the 25th alien? Now, that's the reason why I'm sitting in this room. I have found the alien finally, and it's not going to be to everyone's liking. So I don't think it's actually the 25th one. It's the 15th one for the second quest. So thank you, Jedi, again in our Discord for letting me know where it is. So basically, it's a bug, and he mentioned something about beds, and then it finally showed me a clip, and it turns out the alien has spawned in an area I can't get. So if you go over here, and if you're having this problem, it seems like I'm not the only one. If you go over to this corner here, and if you move the camera enough, you can get quite the right angle. All right, this may take a little bit. There it is. There's the alien, which I cannot reach. You can fiddle around with it as much as you want. You can tweak it, try and get there. But yeah, you don't quite get to that alien. But that's why I can't finish that quest. So at least that solves the mystery of the week. But there we go. Thanks, appreciate that, Thomas. And thanks for the reminder that I can't get it. But as I said, anyone out there want to leave a comment, please do. I mean, the only way I know you're out there is to leave a comment or mention or anything. So anyway, we'll go back to the news. That's the news of the week. Very short. So very short. So what we'll do is we'll buy these things and test them out. So we're gonna have to add them now. So we have to. So I think I've only got 3 there, so I can add blue one. Ah, there you go. So this is perfect. Like the zoo is perfect. Now I can just add all these creatures to the pot. All right. So now we'll do the crocodile. It's actually quite cool. All those animals. I didn't know you could have any. Yeah, it's this little zoo thing is a recent new addition I've added. But I can really like them just flying around doing their thing. Oh, the blue raven. Oh, that looks cool. Look at that. That's 3, so boink. Oh, there we go. They're all kind of glitching out. I don't think the game is intended to have so many walking around. Looks like a wisp from the movie Brave. Ah, that's a good point. And just because we can't plant them, we'll make the crocodile follow us. Just until we can fix that. Probably next week we'll fix that. Pet them. And how about we take a picture of them? There we go. Yeah. My little crocodile. My little blue crocodile. Oh, that's so cool though. Don't know if it's worth the money, but I had the moonstone, so. So let's see if I can swap it. Yeah. Yeah, I can place it. There we go. A new skin. That will fit in well for people who like to make a downtown kind of area. Look at that. It does look like the house from that's in the trailer. There's a house when because you see Wreck-It Ralph is walking, and then you see a brick house on the right. So I'm thinking that this might have been that brick house. I mean, yeah, it looks alright. I like it. It's something different. So we'll probably keep it there for a little while. Yeah, there we go. So those are all the new items, and I really do like the idea of having more critters. With me building this little weird zoo.